So, we have the big thing for tonight coming up right now.
The
Dojo,
Shader Showdown.
Take me away. Or take us away.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, let's go. Let's just, that will tell us over there.
Anyway, Shader Showdown. So yeah, this is the big thing where programmers kind of start battling one another in the field of code.
Yeah.
So in a bracket, we always have one coder against one other. We're gonna hear a DJ set played by one of our talented DJs, and the programmers have 25 minutes to program a shader from scratch that matches the music, that reacts to the music, that looks good. And after 25 minutes, it's hands off the keyboard, we take a look at the shader, and then you all can vote live in Partymeister which of the two you liked most, and whoever comes out on top makes it into the next round.
Exactly. You can
That's how it
find the Partymeister at pm.revision-party.net. Log in with your ticket code or with your credentials, or register with the ticket code. The voting will open as soon as the battle starts and will close when we come back here. Yeah, we have 8 awesome participants. Some we are like known household names, some new faces, at least to me. So it's gonna be an interesting thing, and everything that you will see soon is being, I'm told, is being broadcast from Paris, from the basically the Shader satellite, and awesome people are managing the things over there. They have commentators, they have the DJ there, and yeah, after this round, you're gonna come back here. We're gonna look at the votes. We're gonna announce a winner of the round, and then we move on to the next one. We have 4 rounds in total. And the first round is EXCA versus MONSIEUR SOLEIL.
I know one of those names.
Exactly. So I think we're ready to go over there.
All right.
So enjoy the Shader Showdown.
Over to Paris.
Bienvenue à Paris. Welcome to Paris. We are in Paris, and we are going to host the Shader Showdown. As the Fox says, we are all French. Yes, with me I
C'est
have...
merveilleux, le Shader Showdown, c'est magnifique.
At my left I have PS.
Hello.
And at the right I have Alien.
Hello.
And also Liquube and Golart. And hidden from the camera is a Zero Shift.
Hello, Zero Shift, say hello to the camera.
We are not in Paris, unfortunately, because it's the love city and everything.
Difty is in Paris, though.
Oh yeah, Difty is in Paris.
Difty is the main. He does the stream and we do the talking.
Yes.
Anyways, Shader Showdown. We're about to have 2 people head to head. First up is going to be EXCA versus Monsieur Soleil. I think we should get the countdown started because the first 10 minutes are just basically us talking crap anyways.
Yes.
So let's get the countdown ready. Difty, are you ready with the countdown? Can I do the countdown thing? Okay, Difty is ready.
Right.
I heard him. The voice of God spoke in my ear. Okay.
Let's go.
Coming from Paris.
The real Paris,
The real
not Lisbon.
Paris.
Paris of France, not Paris of Lisbon. So, Difty, whenever you're ready, countdown.
If Alkama's ready, I'm ready. So 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
4, 3, 2,
1. Let's
1.
go.
Let's go.
Okay.
On y va.
On y va.
C'est merveilleux.
Merveilleux,
Oh,
magnifique.
no.
Let's be sure that both our coders are coding. Monsieur Soleil and EXCA, please get coding now. Okay, so things that we can talk about for EXCA and Monsieur Soleil. EXCA is from Finland.
Yes.
He's been doing a lot of shader coding stuff on the previous years. He won assembly once, maybe twice, if I'm not mistaken. So he's been pretty active doing some shader coding stuff. He also participated on Shader Royale, a lot of shader jams, stuff like that. Monsieur Soleil is also quite a veteran in the shader coding stuff. He's been doing mostly a lot of different parties. He also was assembly at some point. I think assembly autumn. So,
I think so, yes, or winter, something like that.
And Field Effects, if I'm not mistaken. So both of these are very seasoned, very experienced, and pleasure to hear from them. Alien, you're gonna explain what the hell shader coding is. Do you think you can do it?
Alright, I'll try. Shader coding is when two people are coding shaders, which are programs that run on the GPU and for each pixel of the screen. And right now we have two of them coding live to music.
Yes, music, yes. We should get actually Alchemist.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Can you fix that?
I can fix, of course, I can do everything.
Can you turn it off and on again?
Yeah, where is this stream? Okay, maybe we should tell people exactly what are the rules for the Shader
okay,
Showdown.
so we have 25 minutes, and both of these contestants are head-to-head, and they're writing shaders for their life. They started with the default tunnel effect that comes with BLACKLE, which is the tool that we're using. Programmed by Gargai, also improved by other people like Alkama, Nusan, and the original concept was by Bonsai. So a lot of people been involved with this, but mostly Gargai pushed it forward, and that's one of the main developers. Anyways, it's a tool for coding pixel shaders thing. Have two triangles on the screen, and the GPU takes over those two triangles, and you get to define by a GLSL what the hell each color on each pixel is going to be. Monsieur Soleil is still with the tunnel, as you can see. He hasn't made much progress in that regard. He's typing down the boilerplate code, trying to figure out probably a ray marching loop. That's usually what they usually do at this point. Meanwhile, EXCA decided to put the background in black because it's a lot easier to see what the hell you're typing, which is always good. Also doing a ray marcher loop, you can notice that because it says March right there. And hopefully we'll have something on screen. Usually 5 minutes is the time where we start having like a sphere. Usually the sphere is the most basic thing that you can put on screen. So that's usually what we get around 5 minutes. Junior, you're hunting for the link for Alchema's stream, aren't you?
Yeah, it's fine. It will get there. Oh, it's there.
It's pinned on the Discord channel.
Okay, so there we go.
Okay,
what's going to happen now?
You have to open one of those links, and then we'll have music as well.
Can anyone read this from far away? Wait, let me try to get...
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Download page, is this one?
Yeah. No, that's to load the viewer. So usually we have the music from our DJ, Alkama in this case, and it's being streamed live, which we hear now as well, not just you, but us as well, the commentators. And you can have some functions that help you synchronize the music with the visuals. So if you have time for that, usually later on, closer to the 25-minute limit, you can synchronize the FFT. I think there are 3 different functions that you can access to, and it can make you, pop your visuals to make something more interesting show up instead of just, random ray marched scene. So what you think about the random white ball on the black background so far, Gino?
Oh, I love it. What I really like is they start typing all these texts, which means absolutely nothing for me, and then out of a sudden, something amazing happens.
Yeah. Look, Monsieur Soleil's circle is slightly different.
It has already synced to audio.
Yeah.
Synced to music.
Yeah, there's the FFT function. Yeah,
He's thinking ahead.
but it's
Sync it
smooth.
while you can.
It's smooth. You see?
Yeah, those are the 3 different versions of FFT that I was mentioning. One of them is accumulated, and the other one is smoothed out, and there's one that's just perfectly raw, which is cool on some instances, but it depends on the use that you want to give to it.
All right, I see. And what about this? Oh, okay. Now we have color.
Power
EXCA just
of
made
color.
a color ball.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
colors like you've never seen before.
So we are expecting at some point some movement from EXCA. No pressure though, no pressure. Take your time. There's still 19 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock.
Usually 5 minutes
nice.
to have something on screen is usually the default, so I think it's pretty good on time so far. It's one of the biggest issues is actually the pressure of having something on screen. Like sometimes you do like a typo, and where's the typo? Where did I put a comma instead of a dot?
Exactly.
And you spent like 5 minutes stressing out over that. So I think they're okay so far. Let's see what their idea for the actual effect is for this particular scene. So far we have 2 balls. So which one is your favorite ball? Alien, what's your favorite ball?
I really like the right one. I like the grayscale more.
Oh,
than
you like the grayscale
yellow
in your
on the
balls?
left. Yes.
Personally, I prefer the black. I'm a dark and long kind of person, so I'm leaning towards EXCA on this particular instance.
Just notice how the balls don't touch.
Yeah, they are separated, one in each screen.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, I don't know what that means, but yeah, we actually already mentioned kind of, but this is the DigiSet by Alkema. So I just want to give huge shout outs to Alkema. Hey mec, merci bien pour ton musique. C'est echt Dutch. C'est vraiment superbe. Merci beaucoup Alkema.
C'est de la bombe.
Ouais, c'est la putain de la bombe. En pétarde.
So Wilby taught me that saying once the first time I was visiting France. C'est de la bombe.
Okay. C'est la
Vois croire.
Vraiment.
Ouais.
Okay, now what about those textures on EXCA ball?
Ooh, looking good. I like me some texture using the noise texture, I believe. Yeah,
Yes,
I see
text noise,
Text
yeah.
noise right there. There is an extra texture that's worth mentioning. There is usually the default bunch of 4 or 5 textures in Bonsomatic, and especially for revision, there's one specific new texture called Text Rev, I think, Text Revision, something like that. And you have the revision logo with the Ukrainian flag colors, which is the recommended color scheme. If you want to use it, you don't have to use it. If you want to use it and support the whole humanitarian cause, drama, horrible thing happening in Ukraine, you can use it to, show your support.
Maybe it's also worthwhile to mention that all the revenues from the t-shirt sales in revision will go out to a help fund to Ukraine.
Yep.
So guys, if you haven't made it so, please buy some nice revision t-shirts, as we all do every year. And this year we're going to be supporting Ukraine. Slava Ukraine!
Yep.
That was synchronized beer drinking.
Yep.
Thanks, nice.
Well, there's something synchronized there.
Okay, so 16 minutes left on the clock.
Monsieur Soleil is looking for an error. Typo maybe?
Yeah,
Talk
Monsieur
to the
Soleil.
microphone, otherwise it
Yeah,
doesn't-
we have to teach. This is Alien. This is our intern for 2 years now at
Kinda.
Inertia. He's
Yes,
gonna
still
take
an
over
intern?
Inertia main organizing position, and we
Well-
have to teach him to speak to the microphone.
I'm sorry, I'm speaking to the microphone now. I was saying
Well done.
Monsieur Soleil is looking for a typo
Yep.
somewhere on the random function.
And there are some errors. Oh my god. What's going on?
Don't you love errors?
Well, as you know,
As a non-coder, how do you feel about errors, Genio? Do they turn you on? Do they make you sick? What's your relationship with errors?
no, I just like when they are just happy mistakes, you know,
Oh.
like Bob Foss.
That's what bugs you. Like,
Yeah.
it's a return in the first line of the function. That doesn't bug you, no?
No,
You're not a coder.
no, I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know I'm here. Oh, it's my place, it's true.
You live in Paris now?
Yes.
Do we all? Do we not all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're in
Yes.
Paris, right?
Yes, we do.
Why is it still Lisbon?
Paris or France? I don't know. It must
it's
be
a
a
mistake.
It's a
Lisbon.
typo.
Maybe it's like a neighborhood in Paris.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yes.
They should fix that.
This joke is sponsored by DFox. Anyways,
We love you, Defox. Anyway.
15 minutes left, and it is the main transmission is being made out of France. So
Yes.
Difty is one of the main organizers. Is part of the Cookie Collective that's been organizing a lot of different shader coding events throughout the years. It's been a major force in Shader Showdown. And shader coding overall, and Difty has been helping for the last 3-4
Yeah, at
revisions.
least.
always organizing the
Look,
stream. They're
the
shaking.
moon is exploding.
It's
The
okay.
moon is exploding.
He's going for realism.
Only only EXCA can make the moon explode. It's like Amiga, but better because these are not Amiga colors. These are
Very nice colors.
Hollywood
very nice.
colors, orange and blue. I don't know.
That's
Is it
really nice.
working on the camera movement right now? I think.
Yes.
There we go.
There it moves.
Looking very good.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Monsieur Soleil seems to be a bit stuck with the errors. Not sure what he's... And he's doing some Voronoi functions, so apparently we're gonna have some Voronoi love.
I love myself a little Voronoi once in a while.
In the afternoon or in the morning? How do you prefer?
Always in the morning, because
Always in
then
the
I
morning?
have the whole day to recover. No?
Ah, yeah,
Piece
yeah.
of cheese, right?
Yeah.
Piece of cheese.
So can please anyone explain what Voronoi is?
Alien.
For those people who don't know, I
You
know.
feel
of
up to
course.
it? Up to explaining what Voronoi is?
I know it's something about the distance to triangles or something.
That sounds about correct.
Alright.
So on Voronoi you have different dots on screen and you compare the difference between each other ones, and you have like these usual lines that are usually called the Voronoi patterns. If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will call me out on the stream. Usually are like the lines that are the shortest distance between each 2 points.
Ah.
So that's like Voronoi. And usually the points move, and that's why the whole thing moves.
Yeah.
And you see my explanation. It makes it live from outer space.
There you go. Then like,
From
We
Ework,
are-
yes.
we are in
We
Ework.
are in outer
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
We are
yeah.
in fact inside a UFO traveling around the world.
That's
Not
right.
just Germany.
Yeah, you got us. We're in Saarbrücken right now, and yeah,
What's with the question marks? We already know we're there, right?
It's
of course.
and it's even more interesting because the UFO thing from eWork, it's like the same in different cities in Germany. Coincidence?
I think not.
I think not.
Oh, you just had it. They just had it. What are you doing?
Saarbrücken.
Yeah,
Saarbrücken.
Saarbrücken.
Stop correcting when you already have it.
Sarkenbrock.
Saarbrücken. We're from Saarbrücken.
Anyways,
That's
12
lovely.
minutes left on the clock of the quarterfinals of the Shader Showdown and
Yeah.
at Revision 2022. I'm not sure if we missed something from explaining like the basics of Shader Showdown. Does anyone have any basic questions?
Well-
You're the new person. Do you have
I'm
any
impressed.
random question of what the hell we're doing here that you would like us to explain?
I'm enjoying the shader from EXCA. The
Oh.
realism is really good, the texture around it.
Okay.
EXCA, you're getting the newbie Portuguese vote right here.
The stream is nice. Okay. Oh, there we go.
It's back.
Maybe
Oh,
it's
nice
also interesting. I mean, maybe we cannot explain everything on the first transmission because we will don't have nothing to talk about in the next one.
Oh, we'll find something. Don't
But-
worry.
The interesting thing would be actually to explain what is Bonzomatic and how are these guys battling.
Yeah, so I will shortly explain that, but I will repeat since you obviously were not paying attention.
Yeah, it's a DS, man.
So it's a tool developed by Gargai and Bonsai and Alchema, and I think also Parosian was also involved in the Linux version, and Nusen also made some updates to it. So basically you have 2 triangles on the screen, and you have to program with the coding language what each pixel on those triangles is doing. So you control the output of the color for each single pixel, and you do it in a coding language called GLSL. And usually what people do is use signal distance functions to calculate the distance between an object to the camera point, and therefore Gino is learning to code right now, and therefore make magic on your screen, like
Yes.
EXCA is doing right now. Monsieur Soleil is very... Oh, now he updated, okay. Now it sort of looks like a broken moon. That's an interesting rendering.
Can we watch it here as well?
Yeah, if you minimize that, here we go.
Oh, there we go. So nice. That's very nice.
So let me try to do something even better, which is click here and play that,
Amazing.
this, yeah.
Wow.
Cultural Magic Society.
That's amazing.
Without text on top.
Man, this looks amazing.
So this tool was developed purposely for doing live shader coding stuff that we do on the demo scene since the first one, was it in 2003? Could I be wrong? I need to double check.
I
this
wonder,
right now.
PS, would there be like a place where I could search what other live coding events were done and what kind of
There is this
productions won?
page, I think.
There was, right?
There was. I
There
think
was.
it's mostly administered by TOTETMATT. It's called livecode.demozoo.org.
Yeah, exactly. I
And if you
think
go
so, yeah.
there, you have the entire historic of the demo scene live coding stuff. The first demo party actually happened in 2013. Was at Weekend, which was a demo party in Poland. That was the first time that a demo scene event had this wonderful idea of let's make people crap their pants for 25 minutes coding something live in front of a very large audience. And
That's great.
a few years later, I believe Solskogen picked it up. No, Revision picked it up immediately. Okay. So it was Revision and Solskogen for a lot of time. But 2014, Revision picked up the idea and had it live. And Revision is the largest demo party in operation currently every year.
Yes.
For quite a few years. Solskogen picked up the trend, and then Havoc somehow catapulted into recognition in 2018, doing like this world tour of different demo parties, having
Yes.
different shader showdowns. And it kind of made the Shader Showdown thing a thing.
Yes.
A lot of new talent came to the demo scene through shader coding, Shader Showdown. I think of LJ, I think of Flapine.
Yeah.
Evil also started doing Shader Showdown for the first time. Writer also the same
Yes.
thing. So MONSIEUR, SOLEIL, Cosa Mentale, all the people from Cookie Collective, also
BLACKLE.
BLACKLE as well. So a lot of people came into the demo scene throughout shader coding. It's slightly different from the usual demo coding that we're used to. It's not exactly the same because it's live and it's different.
Yes.
But it's a very cool, different category of demo scene participation that we're always very happy to see.
For sure. And it's now 7 minutes 20 on the clock, and we have EXCA making some motion blur.
I'm very curious with Monsieur Soleil's effect. Like it looks like almost like some transparency now going there.
Yes. Oh, that looks lovely, man.
Yeah, very interesting rendering. I remember a couple events. I think it was at Field Effects that Monsieur Soleil also took the floor by doing some very, like the shape was relatively basic, but like the rendering behind it had this sort of reflection sort of thing that made it really look awesome, and like the color scheme. So Monsieur Soleil has been known in the past for stealing. Is stealing too much of a strong word? Maybe I should say it in French. Arrober. Arrober the first prize from someone else who can do slightly higher technical stuff, but Monsieur Soleil compensates in terms of aesthetics and feeling. So that's the interesting part that we're really more interesting for.
Yeah.
Both EXCA and Monsieur Soleil have very interesting effects right now. Both of them changing the color schemes a little bit. Wondering what their final idea will be. And we have 5 minutes left, well 6 left on the clock. So interesting to see how that works out. So what's your favorite right now?
Oh, that's really hard to say.
Aesthetically, like neglecting the code, what do you think is the most interesting aesthetic? I kicked the beer, but I didn't topple it. So
that was close.
So in terms of balls, which is your favorite ball right now? EXCA's or Monsieur Soleil's?
So let's say that if I would go just for aesthetics, just without looking at like the technical achievements or anything, I would go for EXCA because I like the way the ball changes shape, and also I really love motion.
You like the shape of the ball?
I like the shape of the ball.
Okay.
Yes, which is not a ball anymore. Looks like a meteor going towards us and causing impending doom. And I always like doom.
Poor dinosaurs.
Yes. But if we go for consistency, if we go for the way that the piece transforms itself and rotates around and shows it like from the inside, then Monsieur Soleil is also nice. So I'm really in a pickle right now, you know?
Okay. Alien, what about you? What's your favorite right now?
I agree with Genio. I really enjoy the Monsieur Soleil, the colors. I would change the background, the gray background, but
Yes.
you know. And EXCA is the motion blur. I really enjoy it as well.
Okay, very close call. Let us know on the chat which one is your favorite so far. Don't forget to vote.
Yes.
The voting is open and ongoing. You can change your vote. And I think it will be called upon right after this is done. So do remember to vote. Vote now. If you don't have a vote key, well, rush into the revision website, buy a ticket, and so you can register and vote.
And we have 4 minutes on the clock.
Yep.
It's getting exciting. Oh, Alcama, you're getting all the Spanish vibes.
Yeah, you just noticed. Is he talking?
I'm feeling it now.
Yeah, you're like, it took you long enough.
Because Alcama is French, but he feels the Latin passion,
Of course.
burning
of
inside
course.
him.
Me gusta la fiesta.
Si a
Me
ti
gusta
te gusta, a mí me
María,
encanta.
me gusta. Sorry, we're probably not even synced in this stream, so anyway.
That is true.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, there's some camera movements different there on Monsieur Soleil. There's some zooms.
The zoom.
The zoom, Monsieur Soleil. And it's 3 minutes on the clock, and we are approaching the voting deadline for this round. Please go and vote.
We will have a few minutes after the round is done while we talk some crap until it closes. So it's not like it's now, but it's very close to now. So do vote, and you can change the vote at any point until it closes. So
Did you see that?
it moved.
No, there's
There are more
multiple,
balls.
The balls multiplied.
There are more balls. That's what she
Impressive.
said.
Impressive. EXCA has the power of multi-ball. Only Amiga makes it possible.
I must say that these colors look a little bit.
Dutch color scheme.
Well, I guess Anticore would like it, right?
You do speak Dutch, so maybe you can do a few words to our Dutch viewers, explaining to them why we make fun of them when we use Dutch color scheme.
Oh, ik heb geen idee, maar als je Nederlander is, misschien je kan altijd weten waarom dat is Dutch color scheme. Echt? Ik heb, het is gewoon de geschiedenis of Nederlandse demoscene. Echt? Ja?
It is what it is.
I thought it's just the acid.
Okay, 1 minute and a half. Things are
Yes.
getting serious. You do have to vote EXCA or Monsieur Soleil. One of these will go forward to the semi-finals of Revision 2022. You can help decide which one is that. Vote for your favorite one.
Man, EXCA really upgraded this shit now.
It feels like some distortion effect as well happening there.
Yeah, but also like it was so sluggish, and then somehow the FPS just went straight up and then down and up. So there's a really nice dynamic rhythm-wise.
It does have motion.
Yes, it does. It does. It does.
50 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, on the other hand, Monsieur Soleil, he's doing some nice things as well. Look at it. The ball is smooth, and then it doesn't get smooth, and then it's smooth again. It's like it's randomly smoothing, like a juice. Man,
A juice is randomly smoothing.
yes. Oh my god, less than 30 seconds. This is really exciting.
25 seconds.
I wouldn't know who to vote for right now.
Yeah, I'm a bit divided as well, but let us know on the chat which one is your favorite. Don't forget to vote, it's important. And any last thoughts, Alien?
And there is 6 seconds left. 5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
2, 1, and
It's
that's
over.
it. Drop your
Congratulations.
keyboard.
Thank you
Stop
both.
typing. That's it. That's your final job, man. Congratulations, everybody. EXCA and Monsieur Soleil. Awesome job.
Let's
This was
see.
really good round.
Let's see if it's Finland or France participants that go forward to the semi-final. Both of them look really good.
They do.
Esta no mais porque não tenho o áudio. EXCA has audio reactive things. Extra points.
So I hope you guys voted. Because if you didn't, then you're not responsible for who's going through.
So, Dojo, first
Here we
battle. That was a pretty good one.
That was nice.
Definitely a solid start. So, what do you think? I mean, EXCAs, they were kind of similar. They all were like
They will
a lot of
both.
balls.
They both started from a sphere and then
Yeah.
evolved out from there.
A lot of balls. Both
But-
of those have. Yeah.
But yeah, pretty
Yeah.
cool on both sides.
Yeah. And I tallied the votes manually. And voting is now closed. Thank you all for voting. There was a lot of participation right
That's why
here.
that took you so long.
Exactly. I'm still checking sheets and stuff. Yeah, and waiting until the bribes all came in. Yeah. So I am afraid to announce that the sun has set on the French participant. Congratulations to EXCA for winning the first round, first quarterfinal of the Shader Showdown 2022. Still a great effort by Monsieur Soleil. I love both of them. But yeah, EXCA had, in German we say, die Nase vorn haben. He was, his nose was advancing.
As we say in the internet, he had leading.
He had leading. That's the, yeah, but he had the front nose, I would say.
He had the nose ahead.
The nose ahead, yeah. We're German here.
Yes,
so,
yes.
yeah, and thank you all to PS and Genio, I think I heard. And hope we can see you guys soon in person at some point, because it's been way too long.
Yeah.
But enough about that. Dojo, next battle is coming up.
Yeah. Time for the
And
next battle.
Tell us all about it.
And so the next battle, the second in the
It's a
quarterfinals,
quarterfinals, yeah.
eighth final. The second in the quarterfinal is PROVOD on the one side and EVVVVIL on the other side.
Two veterans.
Two
It would
veterans,
be
two
very
who
interesting, yeah.
who are known to have delivered awesome shaders,
Yeah.
completely stunned us. So this is going to get really interesting.
Yes, and I think we are ready to go back already.
Let's
So,
have a look at our nominees at the shaders.
Let's enjoy the second battle for tonight.
Hello, I think we're back.
Are we back?
Yes, we are back.
Yes, we're back in Paris. Sorry, Lisbon. Sorry, Amadora. Actually.
Both of them at the same time. At eWork. At the Lisbon eWork.
Yeah,
Anyways.
so thanks for introducing us, Scamp. I think, Defox. And joking, just joking. Anyway, we're having PROVOD against Evil, and we have a new DJ. But is it new the right word?
Yeah, he's a legend. He's
a
already a legend.
He's really in our hearts and in our souls and in our other places that I cannot say publicly. That's not true. I will deny it. Every single word everybody says about it.
Same is true for Alchemado.
True.
Alchema is also
Alchema
always
is
in our
amazing.
loves,
It's like
and always in places that we would probably should not reveal
we
in
should
public.
not. No.
So
It's called Hearts.
yeah, it's called Hearts.
Hearts.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
what
what
it's
we
called.
call that these days.
Music
Okay.
by Ronnie this time, which will be great to have. But let's get the countdown
Yes,
underway so we
please.
can
Let's
talk
count
about
down it.
our competitors. Difty, do you want to do the countdown, please?
Yep. So 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And there we go. We're live.
Okay, so the two first music on the commentator side, if you can, see if it's already going. So we have PROVOD versus EVVVVIL. Both of them are veterans of shader coding at this point. PROVOD was the original GOAT.
Yep.
When the first shader live coding thing in the demo scene happened, PROVOD was there at Weekend 2013, dominated the whole thing, took it home, swindled it around. He's the legend, he's the original gangster. PROVOD knows his shit, and he always does a very interesting, different thing. Sometimes does not have time to finish it.
True. That has happened.
It has happened in the past, but I'm very much looking forward to see what he has in store for us today. Very much excited. And EVVVVIL, I mean, what can I say about EVVVVIL? He's a legend.
Yeah.
Last year completely blew our minds.
Yes.
On the semi-final, that this was one of the highlights of the whole revision. Like the way that he was just coding a shader for like 20 minutes and then suddenly a totally different effect shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Completely mind-blowing. He does regular live streams showing his stuff.
Yeah.
Legend explaining what shader coding is, how ray marching is. EVVVVIL Broski, big love to him. He also released
Yes.
one of his tools very recently.
Exactly. Yes.
Which we
Are
probably,
we allowed to say the name?
We probably can't.
I don't think if it's on Twitch, we probably can.
Shader.
En français.
Shader.
Shader foutre.
Shader foutre. Yeah,
Ouais, shader foutre. Ouais,
Yeah.
c'est vrai. Hein?
That makes sense.
Yeah,
No
or in
French
German,
people. No French people listening.
No,
so
and in
that's
German,
fine.
shader ficken.
Shader Ficken, yeah. He released this tool called Shader Fucker. Apologize for.
I don't think it's public yet.
It is public.
It is public?
It is.
Oh,
I got a download link. It's public.
Alright.
And he was showcasing it, and it's a tool that you can use not just to code live shader coding stuff, but also like synchronize things. Have like a timeline where you can put uniforms synced up, so you can do like a whole intro using that tool. I think it's a tool that he uses nowadays instead of hard coding everything. So he's been working on that on the past few months, and he just released it. Well, now Aliens left me in the doubt if it's public or not, but I think it's public.
I think it is public as well.
So yeah, very much looking forward for these two. I slightly rooting. I'm rooting for both. They're both my homies, but I have an inkling that EVVVVIL has been practicing a little bit more. But I hope PROVOD proves me wrong, because I want to see PROVOD back on top of his game.
You know, that's the thing. Once you get so good at something, and then you get all these people coming after you and winning all these big competitions, how do you get new stuff to overthrow this new? And I say new with big quotes.
I'm number
other
one.
people.
Why try harder? Oh, PROVOD's already going against the rules. He's doing a
Square or a cube.
cube instead of a ball. Started with a ball, but it changed it very fast, so like you don't notice that it's like different. Like it's not the easy coding of putting just a single sphere on screen. No, it's a cube. Now next is gonna have like the rounded corners on the cube.
Oh, don't give him ideas.
Yeah, right to it actually.
Yeah, EVVVVIL is still typing. There's some normalized functions, factors, crosses, and stuff. I have no idea what they are.
And a lot of short name variables, which is normal, you know.
Especially for EVVVVIL. Very
Yeah.
short names.
EVVVVIL has like a very specific, he knows his short names. There we go. Something on screen with lighting already and everything.
Nice.
He has a process. When I was learning shader coding, EVVVVIL's tutorial was what I followed, and I learned to do stuff with his shorthand.
Oh, PROVOD has not one, but several cubes.
PROVOD is known for not doing the usual ray marching stuff all the time. He does something slightly different. I think it's called analytical. I'm not sure. Alien, I don't want to throw you under the bus, but if you know what the hell I'm talking about, feel free to help me.
I'm not that familiar with PROVOD's coding methods, but analytical would mean that instead of marching for the cube, or you do with a sphere, you would get the roots of the cube function.
Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I think.
We got the technical shit here in Paris. There's the normalizing stuff there. Okay, interesting to see what he's going to work with. Right now it's the infinite thing. It's the good thing that you can do with shader coding and ray marching in general is that you can do infinite repetitions. Sometimes you have glitches between the different wrapping up space.
Okay.
Because like you're twisting space, so there's some point where you're wrapping, and you have to be careful of the seams where you're wrapping the space. So it's easy to wrap space around itself, but you need to be careful about the limits of it.
Okay.
So that's why it's so easy to get like billions of cubes on screen so fast,
All right.
as PROVOD has just demonstrated right now.
And now there are some anti-core colors.
Mostly they're like testing for the normals, and
Alright.
so they assign a different color for the different vector direction,
Okay.
so they can see if the if all the normals are being correctly calculated,
Yes,
and then
okay.
they apply the proper final
I
colors.
see.
to the
I
thing.
see.
So that's why when we see usually colder colors, what we in Portuguese see respect to anti-core call anti-core colors, because it is the new Dutch color scheme for Portugal. RGB,
Props to anti-core.
the pure RGB colors usually are used to define those because it's the easier ones
Just to see, yeah.
implement. I'm going to check if someone is talking, is correcting me on Discord real quick.
Sure.
About the
There's
analytical.
also Discord there somewhere.
But that's the organization Discord.
Oh,
and
yeah,
this is the main thread Discord,
Oh, I see.
where we could have other talent,
Who knows?
perhaps correcting us.
Yes. Evil still has a sphere with some lighting, and he's writing some text that I believe it's called code, right? Am I right?
yes.
It's code.
I believe
Yes,
the
yes.
technical term.
Yes.
It's code.
There are some letters there, also some numbers,
Yep.
and if I'm not mistaken, also some semicolons.
Wow,
A lot of them.
they're so
actually.
astute.
Okay.
Have you noticed that there's some like dashes or
Oh yeah, it's true. Exactly.
and parentheses? The power of technology.
It's amazing.
Anyway, 17 minutes and a half left, and we have PROVOD making a cube out of cubes. That's
Nice.
pretty good. It reminds
Yeah.
me of Duck a little bit.
Yeah, or what was this Andromeda demo?
Which one?
The one that goes
The one with
around
the
the
cubes.
cubes.
With the fractal.
Yes.
I don't know the name. Orb, I think.
Orb. Yeah, exactly. Yes,
okay.
yes, yes,
But that one that had like a fractal in it, didn't it? Was
Yeah.
it like a?
yes. It was a fake fractal.
It wasn't Sierpinski, but it was one of those
The Mender.
Mendelbrot.
No,
No. It was
no,
Mendelbrot.
no.
Mendelbrot.
It was the squares one.
The one with the sponge, you know, with the holes in it, the cube with come on, Discord chat, please help me.
It's like the
Cube with holes in it. You know what kind of fractal we're talking about.
yes, that one. Oh, I also got something here. Oh, let's just stop.
Manger sponge, yes.
Manger
thank
sponge,
you. I
thank
knew
you,
we had
Truck.
some technically accurate people.
Thank you, Truck.
in the chat.
Thank you, Truck. Yes. Yes.
So 16 minutes and
I
20
should
seconds
just be here,
left.
just like reading Truck, because he will correct every single word I say. Yeah. So.
Did Truck go to Uvascular? That's the important thing for Shader Showdown.
Did what?
Did he go to Uvascular or did he stay in Helsinki?
Oh, good question, Truck. Did you stay in Helsinki or did you go to the
Uvascular
Uva-
for instancy. Instancy.
So let's just wait for Truck because everybody wants to know where Truck is
Yeah,
right now. That's
we-
like everybody's asking.
We have 15 minutes to kill. We might as well be asking where Truck is watching Revision from. What about everyone else? Is everyone having fun so far? PROVOD is going to a black screen right now. Evil is doing some very interesting stuff. I don't want to call them titties, but it kind of looked like it. So maybe they're Christmas decorations. Could be.
Yeah.
They look very luscious.
Or they look like these ceramic instruments called udu, you know?
Noodle? Ah,
boom,
do you have one of those?
I don't have an udu, no, I don't. I have other things where you do like.
I thought I was with a professional musician, but apparently
I have a shaker. Can you pass the shaker there?
it's not exactly
The
the
yellow
same
thing?
right now, is it? A shaker and noodle? They're
No,
completely
it's not
different.
the same, but it's. Oh, we killed the stream.
We killed the stream. Absolutely. 14 minutes and a half left on the code.
Yeah.
Probably on the left.
We have to. So Truck, in case you're wondering, Truck is streaming from Assembly. So
Oh!
Kitos to Assembly, and CGI is there, working his ass off, and so is Cyrex. Big shout to them.
Respect.
Respect to them, because without them we wouldn't be here
I think
enjoying
they might
revision.
be one of the main stream organizers of the whole revision thing.
Yes, I think they are too. Yes,
And,
yes, yes.
And Chuck is there giving them moral support.
Yeah, or
and
feeding
other
them
things.
beers. Who
Feed
knows?
them. It's a hard job being
It
3
is.
days running a stream. You need someone to run beer for you.
For
and
sure.
Food and stuff. And food in Finland, I don't know if you've been to Finland.
I've been, yes.
Food in Finland is pretty bad. I'm sorry, Finland. It's true. You need to come to Portugal, taste our food. Our food is much better than yours. It's just true. It's the same for Germany. Currywurst is also horrible. You know, it is what it is. Here in France, we have baguettes, and we like to have our baguettes
And fromage.
and fromage, and you know, we know what we're talking about.
Yes, we do it very much.
Anyways, why is Evil putting his things inside a milk bath?
Because they are titties and they're overflown with milk.
Ah.
It's moist.
Oh, it's moist. Okay,
it's a moist
moisturizing.
tit, yes.
I do like the
Oh wait,
smoothness.
there's
of
a
the,
big one in the middle.
of the. That's a pyramid.
So 3 tits in a pyramid. I'm
Three-
sure there's a porn about
Four.
it. What?
The other one was behind the pyramid. Four.
No,
four.
it's not. It's 3.
It's four.
It's 3. Oh, it's 4.
It's four. It's right there. On the
I
left.
can't count it now.
After 4 beers, Genio can't count anymore. It's looking pretty good though. Missing some colors maybe, but the rendering is looking pretty
Yeah,
slick.
and the reflections. Oh my god. so
And
nice.
Evil is known for having like specific materials when he's coding.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Nifty. When Evil is coding his ray marching loop, he usually puts like different IDs for different materials, so he can
see.
put different colors into it and blend them differently. So I'm pretty sure this will have some very awesome colors in a few minutes time. Meanwhile, Provod's still doing some cubes, multiplying cubes. Cubes forever, not motion, because they're probably debugging something. But very curious where he will take his cubes. Where do you think Provod will take his cubes, Genio?
I think they will start moving and they will start changing and it will be like amazing.
Do you think they'll go to infinity or beyond, or they're going to go west
I think they're going to the future
and beyond?
and beyond.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so he's commenting his code. That's amazing. How can you still have time for that? That's amazing.
Those are pre-written comments, the ones on the top.
Oh, okay.
That explains it.
That explains it.
So that was actually written by Garguy.
Okay, shoutouts to Garguy. Also,
Garguy, how did you have time to write those comments in Provod's code?
Also, shoutouts to Ronnie
Look at
because
Evil.
it's an
Look at
incredible
Evil's
set,
screen.
man. I'm here dancing.
Yeah,
inside.
Ronnie.
Yes. What? Live from Bislan? What? Bislan? Oh, like Lisbon, but with a dyslexia. That's
Look
nice.
at Evil's screen. Look at Evil's screen. What the hell is that?
Oh, those
like
are
some
like
ceramic
ancient
stuff.
marks. Like from Egypt.
It's like Aztec.
Egypt.
Aztec. That's Aztec. You know, there's this conspiracy theory that the same people who did the pyramids in Egypt did the pyramids in Aztec, and it was a lost civilization that crumbled and went, and aliens took over.
Alien should know.
Yeah, aliens should know.
Oh, do you know about this?
I have no idea.
I have no investment in those.
It's a lighthouse. No, it's a laser. It's a
It
spear.
might shoot color, light at some point. I believe that.
Oh, Truck says, Johann, ein Bier.
Johann, ein Bier bitte.
8:15 Lon. Oh, Lisbon in Leipzig. That's nice. Yes.
So 10 minutes, 20 seconds left on the second quarterfinal of Revision
Oh, it
22.
moves. PROVOD is moving the camera.
I guess he debugged what he wanted to debug.
Yes.
He has
Now
multiple,
it's the shit.
an infinity of cubes going to infinity and beyond.
Now I wonder if it's going to change lanes inside the cube maze. This would be amazing. But how do you write that? Is that even possible?
The power of
Everything's possible. Magic. I must say they all got like the Cosa Mental and EXCA really went with different colors, and now these guys are all keeping all grayscale. And I wonder if at some point someone will have, oh, I want this color.
Yeah, I think they haven't bothered with the colors yet. They're saving it for the last 5 minutes or something. Usually that's the thing with Shader Showdown. The first 5 minutes you set the boilerplate, then you kind of work on your scene, and then the last 5 minutes you add colors and more sync with the sound and that kind of stuff. PROVOD is doing a lot of different stuff right now.
Yes. So the camera is moving, but
I
also
like
the
that it's
cubes are
multi-scene.
moving.
Yeah, I like that it's like if it keeps this multi-scene thing.
I don't think
that
it was just a mistake. It was just changing
That's-
stuff. Oh, now, nice.
That was something that actually Newson was famous for. Like he would do the scene so fast that at the end he would spend like 5-10 minutes just doing multiple changes to the effect that's currently happening, which sometimes actually made it looking worse in my humble opinion, but other times it made it look better. So
Oh, and Evil now gets stuff shooting from the titties. Oh, not from the titties, but above the titties.
is this a tank? An Aztec tank, an alien tank? Alien, you're the pro here.
It looks like an alien tank.
Okay, you've met him?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You went to high school with this tank?
Not sure.
Okay.
Unsure about that.
Might have been another tank.
Yes.
Looks like a what?
A turtle shell. Yeah, it might be a turtle
Might
shell.
be a turtle
Aztec titty
Alien turtle shell.
Yeah.
That seems close.
Yeah.
It just looked like white stuff is dropping onto the tits. So I don't know.
They need to change Lisbon, they're missing an E and an R. Just saying.
Lisbon. Yeah, they know how to spell, if you please. We're gonna start talking about fromage.
Mais oui, les camemberts, les port-salut, les savoyards. Les
La
cosa,
Lisbonne.
les cosa e mental.
Les gosses à aimer.
Ah, see what I did there?
Lisbonne with the Z.
Lisbonne, mais oui.
Well done.
That's 7.5 minutes to go, man.
Still no colors. What the hell is this? With the did they make?
It's fine.
Maybe they did like an agreement. No colors. Let's keep it color free.
Oh, PROVOD is bringing some transparency into his cubes. That's nice.
He also has to deal with some artifacts that are happening there on the. It's one of the things of repeating the patterns. Sometimes you don't have the precision, and you end up with these artifacts which the GPU just doesn't know what the hell the value is supposed to be because it's outside of its range. So it gives you these weird things which can look nice in my humble opinion as a noise artist, but most of the live shader codings don't usually appreciate them. So I'm curious if PROVOD is gonna fix them or roll with them or what's it gonna do. Evil's really solid looking. Like I think he had a plan. I think Evil definitely
Evil always has a plan.
Look at the details of that
That's
outer
true.
outer circle.
Yeah.
Outer.
I told you he had the materials and the colors ready.
You fucker.
Look at that.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, PROVOD, time to step up because Evil already flipped the switch and you have 6 minutes left on the clock to make it count. Time for you to light up the lights, get those colors going.
Come on, PROVOD.
I mean, Evil is one of the favorites to win this year. BLACKLE won last year, but Evil with the semi-final totally destroyed. Like if he had made on the final what he made on the semi-final,
he would have won.
Definitely have won. That was an insane effect that he did. No disrespect to BLACKLE or Flopine, but Evil really, it was amazing. So I'm really curious if he can do the whole free step this year. I think that's the big question right now, because he clearly had a plan for this. As Alien was saying, he usually he thinks these things through. He does some test streams, testing some stuff, and he has the specific idea of what he wants to implement, and know that it's somehow within the time scope to be able to do it. So he had some plan. Does he have 3 plans though to go all the way to the final and win it? That's what I'm really wondering. Because PROVOD has 5 minutes now to step up, and I'm feeling worried for PROVOD. I love him. He's my homie, but I'm worried. We need some colors. We need some camera movements. We need
Motion blur maybe?
motion blur, chroma aberration. You know, throw stuff at me, and let's see if it sticks. But I'm really leaning towards Evil right now.
These camera movements.
Look at that.
Evil.
More stuff in the background.
Because and it just repeats. It keeps repeating the thing.
Just holding space.
Holy shit! It's amazing.
That's the power of SDF. You can
And you
hold
said
space very
something.
easily.
You said something like this. These guys, they really practice these things, right?
Yeah.
They really try out shaders. And I've got Evil stream on Twitch a couple of times, and it's amazing how he just tries new stuff, and then he resets and tries again, and practicing the whole, just like a musician would practice his instrument.
Having a feel for it,
Exactly.
what works, what doesn't work.
Okay, PROVOD is trying something new.
Go PROVOD, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, and we're live from Lisboa now.
Yep.
The Portuguese way of writing it. Thank you.
You're still missing the bona, just saying, I've never had the Lisbona,
Lisbona.
Lisbona. No, Lisboa is fine. Even though we're not in Lisboa, but shh, don't tell anybody.
It's outskirts, it doesn't count.
I always love to go out in skirts. Oh, I think PROVOD
What are you
is trying
thinking
to.
about?
He's trying somehow to get the cubes. Oh, okay. Camera is fast, but
2 minutes and a half, PROVOD. Not much
I
time.
think he's a bit
Come on.
desperate now.
Deploy, deploy, deploy.
It's not speed that's going to fix it. Come
Maybe
on.
if it's hyperspeed.
2.5 minutes, PROVOD. Go for it, man. We believe in you. Oh, okay.
Shake it like you make it. It's not a bad effect, but it feels unpolished, especially comparing to Evils. Like it's missing color, it's missing some tweaking of those artifacts.
Yeah, I mean, look
Evil
at
is
this.
definitely in the lead right now, in my humble opinion, of course.
No, you're right.
Don't mind us, we're just talking crap from Lisbon. Feel free to vote accordingly to your own inner soul.
Of course. Don't forget to vote.
From Paris.
Oh, from
Not
Paris.
Lisbon, Paris. Sorry, my mistake.
The light is going haywire. Is it? Oh, it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's for your OCD, man.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's really great. Thank you, I guess.
Just to make sure that we don't have any epilepsy warnings, people left.
No, it's fine.
I like the detail.
And we have some glow effect now, some glow color.
Oh, and PROVOD is rotating the camera, but will that be enough? Will that be enough? That's what I meant.
1 minute, 15 seconds to find out.
Go on, Partymeister, vote for your favorite. Don't forget, you make the call. Shout out once again to Ronnie for the amazing set. Once again, man, you rock.
character isn't moving, so maybe he's done.
The cursor is.
Yeah.
And we have 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay, important decisions. You need to vote. 30 seconds left. PROVOD or EVIL, vote now. For who you think should advance to the semifinals of Revision 2022.
And there is 10 seconds left. And 5,
Six.
4, 3, 2, and
2,
1.
1.
And it's over.
And that's it. It's over. Put down your keyboard. Stop typing. Your time is up. Please, guys and girls and everyone else, please vote on your favorite. Go to Partymeister and be the judge of this quarterfinal between PROVOD and EVIL. And we'll be right back.
Like, evilness.
Oh yeah. Once more, evil prevailed over.
PROVOD. Yeah. So, and we're back.
Oh.
So how is everybody doing? That was the second one, the second fight, and it was a good one as well.
Yes.
So yeah, and I'm here with the results. We actually wait for the results. Stop the
Results.txt.
voting. Where's the button? Da 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 da. Okay.
Push the button. Push it.
So, the voting is closed. I'm gonna reload the page, and Dojo is gonna read you the results. It's over here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we're
There
back.
we go. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Some technical difficulties today in the main streaming office. So I'm not sure what you heard.
But we'll just repeat it.
We can repeat it, sure.
And so the results are in, and EVIL wins this round. And congratulations.
Congrats, EVIL. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like I was watching the stream, and eventually I heard in my earpiece where how the folks over in Lisbon completely erupted and were like, "Oh!"
Okay.
I looked at the screen and I was, "Huh." Yes, that appears pretty good.
That's warranted. Yeah, anyway, congrats. Congrats, Evil. That was pretty awesome. And I think we're ready to do the third round already. And if my memory serves me correct, it is ZORG versus GOOSINGTON. Is that correct?
2 names I haven't heard before.
No.
It was correct. Yeah.
GOOSINGTON.
GOOSINGTON.
I have high hopes because I love the name. There's gonna be some goosage, maybe.
There's gonna be some honks in there.
Some honks in there, yeah. So I think we are ready to go back to Lisbon and, well, check out the third of 4 rounds today.
Let's see.
Bienvenue once again to beautiful Lisbon. Oh shit, I have to mute this, otherwise I'm listening to myself.
With
Oh, there
echo,
we go.
it's better. It's more rock and roll.
No, it's terrible.
No, it's
So, actually, we should speak now a different language. So, bienvenidos a Lisboa
Bienvenidos.
para
Vale,
las
tío.
otros cuartos de finales.
Oh, los cuartos de finales,
Los
tío.
cuartos,
Muy
Toda
bueno.
la gente sabe que los cuartos de finales son,
Son
del
los
carajo,
mejores
¿no?
de todos, tío.
Sí, tío.
Vale.
Vale.
Por tanto, aquí en España de Madrid. Okay, so we're gonna have next up we're gonna have ZORG versus GOOSINGTON with music by Hoffman. Hoffman, the big homie of ours, of course, legendary demo scene musician. Very much looking forward to his DJ set. ZORG is relatively new to the demo scene, about 1-2 years, I think. He's been doing shader live coding stuff. And GOOSINGTON, also known as Emma, at least I know her as Emma, has been doing some shade library coding for about 1 or 2 years as well. So it's kind of like a battle of the. I don't want to call them noobs because they've been around for a couple of years, but they don't have as much experience as, for example, a PROVOD or an Evil or a Flopine. You know, they're more recent to the feud. Shall we start with the countdown?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Difty.
Take it away, please.
Yep. Oh, there is nothing on the screen. Oops.
Oh,
sorry.
have you tried turning it off and on
Sorry.
again?
Yeah, I do that. I just forgot to start my engine. Can you like save stuff like in in
we
your
have.
language?
Oh, yes, we can see a lot of stuff in our language.
Yes.
Então, como é que está? Está tudo bem?
Pá, estou bem, pá. Tenho andado aí a fazer coisas, o caralho.
Hugo,
cara.
como é que é a vida?
Está
Tá
tudo a
boa?
correr bem, está tudo para dentro.
Pronto, isso é que é importante.
Pronto, está bem.
Pronto.
Então e o Porto, hein? Campeão,
Ei,
caralho. Vai
não me
ser, não há
digas nada,
dúvidas.
foda.
Foda-se,
O
caralho.
Benfica é que não tem hipótese.
Não, não tem hipótese. Terceiro lugar, a 9
Tá,
pontos, o caralho.
tá, não há
foda-se,
nada.
pá.
De maneira nenhuma.
Olha, e demos. Fizeste alguma coisa?
Opa, fiz uma coisa com este gajo aqui, com este Marcão.
Uma coisa
Pá, mas-
pequenina.
Mas foda-se. Uma pequenina foi o que
Pequenina?
ela disse.
Foi pequenino 4 capas.
4K, nem sabes fazer 256 bytes.
Eu fiz uma de poucos bytes na TIC 80, não
Na
é?
TIC 80 não conta, tem sempre
Olha,
a
olha,
DOS.
olha, então.
Eles não têm competição da TIC 80.
Eu não tenho competição de TIC 80
Size
dólares,
coding.
não sei o que é isso.
Oh,
Isso não é do meu tempo.
francamente, isto não há condições nenhuma.
So, is that enough on our language? Can we change now, please?
Yeah, you can change language. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
Try
now
another,
we-
please.
Okay,
You're the Greek expert. Maybe you can say something to our Greek friends.
Galispera.
That was good, man. Thank you very much.
Socrates, Aristoteles, Seitarides, Karagunis, and the other Greek player.
The other Unis that exist out there.
Oh, there we have.
I think
Okay,
we're ready
okay.
for
Yeah.
going.
We're
Sorry
ready for
about
the
that.
countdown.
So,
No
yeah,
problem, no
it's
problem,
perfectly
man.
fine.
You're
Do you want
doing
to
a
do
great job.
the countdown, Difty?
Yep. So, let's start in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We didn't get to speak in Italian. I'm very sad about that.
Parlare italiano.
De pare, de ciode, de banane, banane, de banani, de spaghetti.
One a day, I go to Malta to this big
To
hotel.
the big hotel.
And then I go to the breakfast, and there is a spoon and a fork, but no knife. Oh wait, no.
Spoon and a knife
Knife,
and
but
no fork.
I said, I
I
want a fork.
Everybody want
The
a fork.
No, I said, I understand. I said, I want a fork on the table.
You better not fork on the table, you son of a bitch.
I don't even know the language. She called me a son of a bitch.
Arrivederci. I'm going back to Italy. I don't understand about this. Anyways.
So, yes,
Zorg.
Zorg.
Zorg and Goosington. I think Zorg is French. I could be wrong. I think he's French, might also be from the United States. I could be wrong. Alien, you've been in all of the things that I organized. Zorg was there. Do you remember?
I think Zorg is French, but I'm also not sure.
You might think that he's French because I said he's French.
No,
and I
no,
could
because
be
I
wrong.
think he's with the Cookie Collective.
That could be true.
I think so.
Zorg,
I'm not sure.
Zorg might have been eating some cookies and doing some
Zorg,
power-ups.
est-ce que vous êtes français?
And Cookie Collective is a very good school to get into shader light coding. They organize tons of events with the demo scene outside of the demo scene.
He says he is French.
He is. Zorg, you shouldn't be listening to our commentary. You should be focusing on coding. What are you doing? Cookie Collective is an awesome collective to be a part of and participate. They've been organizing a ton of stuff in terms of shader coding throughout the years, helping organize other events, organizing some stuff as well outside of the demo scene. So great stuff out of mostly Paris, Paris and France. So yeah, big up to the entire Cookie Collective for their love for shader coding and
For
live
sure,
coding
for
and
sure.
all the stuff.
Merci beaucoup à tous.
22 minutes and 45 seconds left. Both of these participants are still doing their boilerplate code.
Yeah.
I don't see Zorg typing very much. Is that okay? Is that not okay? Oh, now it's moved. Okay,
Yes,
so it
yes,
should be
yes,
fine.
yes,
Emma
Goosington.
GOOSINGTON has been around the entire planet for quite a few times. I think she's originally actually European, but then lived in America a lot of times for a lot of years. From the US, from PROVOD. And she's been doing a lot of stuff in VR, a lot of stuff doing related with geese.
Okay.
Whenever she participated, she always had a geese on it.
So we are expecting a geese.
We are expecting a geese or a duck.
Or goose.
She's open, either a geese or a duck. She's open to interpretations.
If she makes geese, could I request a Portuguese?
See, that would be funny if she hadn't made that joke 2 years ago.
Oh
So yeah, she has some experience with live shader coding. She participated in a few shader jams that we did before. She doesn't have the full power. I put the rate marching loop in 5 minutes sort of thing going. So she's a bit worried. But don't stress, Emma. I'm sure you'll do fine. Just have fun and show us your geese, and I'm sure everybody will enjoy your geese.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a very big part of shader coding is also have fun with it. It's like a sport.
Sure. Yes.
When you have fun, it's a lot less stressful than if you're stressing about it.
For sure.
Does that make sense?
For sure. Yes, it makes sense. Like everything, if you approach all these things like you approach with your job, if your job is coding, then it's not fun. Yes, you know how to make it work, but is it really fun? Does it really gives you pleasure? Maybe not. Like if you approach it as a sport, as a hobby, as something that you do it just for fun, just to either to brag to your friends that you can do it, or just to make something beautiful happen on screen, then I think that's for the right reasons, right?
Yep. And that's a lot of what the demo scene is about.
Yes.
Pretty much like
Yes.
taking your hobby to the next level instead of getting brain dead with the company bureaucratics stuff. And a lot of people have like shied away from the demo scene a little bit because that's what they've been doing on their day job, and then they don't feel like doing it when you reach home. And it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. And we're happy when people come back after 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, and remember, I used to do this for fun. Maybe we should try this again.
Yes.
It's always cool to see people coming back to the demo scene because of that. Anyways, 19 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Great set by Hoffman as usual.
Of course.
So a bit more techno than I was expecting. Hoffman usually does a breakbeat two-step sort of thing, so I'm a bit surprised. But okay, I'll roll with it. Any insights? What is your favorite black screen at the moment? You like Zorg's or Goose's black screen?
Yeah,
I think aesthetically, I think I'm going for Emma's.
Voronoi, yes.
Yeah.
there you go.
There we go. Emma was listening in on the previous comments, and she decided to show us what a real Voronoi looks like.
So it took 6 minutes to appear something on screen. Okay, it's fine.
It's normal. It's regular, yeah. For shader coding,
And notice, Emma is not doing remarch, at least not yet.
2D, which is different. It's kind of refreshing, especially if you have covered as many Shader Showdowns as I have. You kind of get tired of the 3D thing. Some people have like this specific aesthetic about their Raymarch. Like Evil has a very unique style. You kind of can tell that it's Evil when you see the Raymarching from Evil. But a lot of the other contestants sometimes feel like it's just, another ball on the screen and some stuff, some tunnel trying to interfere. It feels like always the same kind of effect. So when it's 2D, it's kind of stands out in a way because of that.
Okay, I see.
It's been for a few years as well. I remember a particular revision when we had Coupe participating, and Coupe is known for having contributed to Mercury's library of signal bit SDF functions, sign distance functions, which everyone uses. They made that function for everyone to do 3D and Raymarching, and he was doing 2D effects on the live shader recording, and everybody was like, okay. And I asked him, why do you do 2D? I'm like, it's more interesting. I already know how to do the 3D stuff. I like to explore the 2D.
Yeah, that's the thing. And Zorg has okay, it went black again. Yeah, but it was like a black circle with zoom, and now it just looks like a black screen, but I'm sure there's something out of it. I'm sure he'll just want to surprise us. He's just writing stuff, and then all of a sudden, bam, something happens.
It's no longer black. It's white.
Yeah.
And Emma's Voronoids are not quite moving just yet. Let's see how she makes them move. It's one problem when you're doing shader coding, which seems kind of trivial when you're not in Bonzomatic in particular, is like getting the state from the previous frame. It seems like it's a trivial thing when you're coding because you have like a global set of functions or a global set of variables. But when you're shader coding, you don't have access to the previous frame, or you didn't used to have access until 1 year ago. Now you can use the buffer of the previous frame that's implemented in Bonzomatic now, but you still have to do some not hacking, but you have to do some trickery to access it and make sure you don't reach the limits of the whole thing. So if you want to have like particles, for example, on the shader, it's not trivial. You would assume that it's trivial, but it's not trivial. Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, because you need to store the state that they are and throw it to the next frame.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So when last year, for example, we had particles for the first time, I'm like, oh, this is amazing, and that's just particles. What are you talking about? It's particles on screen. Yeah, but this is not possible. This is why DemoScene was created, to make possible out of the impossible. We take Bonzomatic where no Bonzomatic person has taken it before.
I think Emma is having a problem. She's trying to redefine the texture function.
Oh no.
She's trying to redefine the texture function. I don't think that's a really good idea. On line 51.
Can you try turning it off and on again, Emma?
Is this allowed?
Live debugging,
yes.
You can try. It has been done in the past.
Okay. I think that's the problem that's there. Because she's using texture on the line 85 for the FFT, but she also defined the function earlier called texture, and I think that's the problem.
Oops. The live debugging.
So Emma, if you're listening, there's something about your code.
There's also another thing, because she's using the Mac. No, she's not. She's using Windows now. Okay, forget what I said. She usually uses the Mac version, but in this version in particular, on this instance in particular, she's using the Windows version of Bonzomatic. So what I was going to complain about does not apply. And what I was complaining about, or what was I mentioning to be complaining about that does no longer make any sense to be complaining about was that the Mac version has some slight incompatibilities with the Windows version, and sometimes you don't notice, and if the person is on Windows capturing your Mac version, sometimes you don't notice that there's something wrong when it should be working fine. Let's not complain about it because it doesn't make any sense. She's not using the Mac version. She's using the Windows version. So
Great.
let's drop that.
Yes. I mean, what's the point of going on about why this is not the Mac version versus the PC version versus the Linux version versus? I mean, could this be run
We
in
do
an
have
Amiga?
a Linux version.
Could this run an Amiga?
But that's a very good question.
You know,
Maybe at one
just the text part.
at 1 second per frame, it might. It might. So that
But
might
you
be worth
would-
exploring.
You would need the OS for that, right?
I'm not sure. There is some acceleration for Amiga, so maybe it's a possibility.
Maybe. Guys, if you're listening to this,
People on the chat, why haven't you ported Bonsomatic to Amiga? Why haven't you ported Bonsomatic to ZX Spectrum yet?
or even to Commodore, that other platform.
Doesn't Commodore 64 make it possible? Do you think this is a limit? Maybe with re-EU on the C64, maybe it would be possible. What do you think? Hoffman with a rewind right there.
Thank you, Hoffman. That was
Almost. Can we just take a second to appreciate Hoffman's full-on techno run here?
Full-on
yes,
techno
let's
run.
appreciate
Sure.
techno. Goosington has a beautiful.
Where did
black
that
hole.
come from? Wow.
It's like a matrix black hole.
Where's the Voronoi?
I'm gonna call it BLACKLE.
Okay. I'll let you.
It's a matrix colored
Oh,
black hole. I don't know.
Black
makes
Hole.
some sense.
I'm getting
Monsieur,
dehydrated.
When Blackle
Getting
is
it.
back, what are you gonna call her black holes then? It's gonna be
BLACKLE.
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 Oh,
Oh, that looks nice.
That actually looks pretty
Yes,
good.
yes,
Well done,
yes,
Emma.
Yes.
Really nice.
It looks like the inside of one of those weird stones.
A kidney stone.
Well, not sure.
Well, you have whatever weird stones you want to have. We prefer minerals, but I guess
That's
technically speaking, kidney stones are also mineral. They're made from minerals, right? They just crystallize inside you instead of in a dark cave.
What do you mean inside me? How do you know these things?
Why, you don't have kidney stones?
Whose blog are you reading?
Anyways, right now I'm really favoring Emma's Voronoi to Zorg's black screen.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
mean,
just me,
It's 11 and a half minutes to go, and Zorg, maybe it would be nice if you show something. Just something. Just to not get us worried.
You only need to vote at the end of 25, so that's fine. Allez! It's actually a very good set.
It is. I mean, we are so lucky to have these amazing DJs giving music to us. This is really Alkama, Ronnie, now DJ of Man is amazing.
It's the one of, for many years now, there's always been 4 DJs in charge of Revision Shader Showdown.
Yeah.
Hoffman, Alkama, Ronnie, and Luguber. Luguber isn't on Shader Showdown, I think, because he's doing a concert later on, or a DJ set later on. I believe that's the reason. I'm not sure. I'm not inside the organization and stuff. But these are the 4 people who have been for like the last 6 years at least.
Yeah,
Always. I think even before that.
I cannot say.
I think even before that, we had these 4 DJs also consistently, and because they're really good, good, and it's awesome to have so many talented DJs and musicians in the demo scene
For sure.
supplying us with a hardcore beats for us to ride away with.
Yeah.
And 10 minutes
There
left
should
for
be
the
a meteoric award for
The best DJ
set or maybe best live act. I don't know.
We
Something
should do an
that,
inertia award for the best DJ set.
yes. Or best live act,
and
or
all-
best musician play live
We
on
should
stage,
do it even
you know,
better.
something like that.
The best DJ set that acts live at Inertia. So then we can have Ronnie, Hoffman, and Alkama and Lou Goober, all of them fighting for their lives because they won this award, coming live at Inertia,
Yes.
doing their DJ set.
That's awesome.
That's my dream right now.
While Zorg still has a black screen, Truck is telling like, who is this strange person next to you? They don't like black screens? It can't be PS.
Since I had the kid, Truck, true confession, the black doesn't appeal to me so more. I like more towards light. Maybe it's the lack of sleep.
Wait, it's a grid.
Wow!
It's a grid. Okay, it took a bit of
12 minutes
but-
after,
but
Zorg has a grid.
it's a grid. Okay, let's see what happens with the grid.
I do recall that Zorg had a certain bit of a fetish for black and white stuff, or was that Doc? I think that was Doc.
Oh, good question.
You don't remember? Okay. Let's look it up on LiveCode, because we do
yes,
have this
we have the
website.
site.
Plug intended, livecode.demozoo.com, where we can see that all the entries that are entries that our competing artists previously did in the past. Okay, I see colors on Zorg.
Yes.
It's Doc. Doc is the black and white fetishist, which I loved. His effects, encoded killers for sure, but Zorg does have colors. So I think we will have some colors eventually.
Let's see.
On the screen.
While Zorg is changing slightly his grid to some moving dashes, Goosington is making her green black hole dancing to the music. Oh, the dashes are now beautiful gradient bars, and they have some kind of effect going. And
So what is the dominating factor here? Is it the square or the gradients?
The square, definitely.
the
square?
gradients. The gradients.
Okay, so we're in agreement. It's both.
Yes.
It's both,
Yes,
yes.
exactly.
I'm curious where Zorg is gonna take this, because he's kind of running out of time though. 7 minutes only left to make it shine. Oh, now it's two of them.
Yes.
It's like glow sticks.
Wow. And when they get in sync with the next square, it looks awesome. And then they go out of sync, and it's nice.
And then they gotta fade out. It's gonna make a logo of Inertia Demo Party 2022.
Well, extra points if you make that happen.
You'll get 7 extra votes, Zorg. Go for it.
There's not much change happening in Emma's side.
Yeah.
Even though it starts to dance a bit more hectic.
Yeah.
And it's still missing Goose.
Maybe the goose is inside because it was swallowed by the black hole because of the gravity.
Maybe the goose is throwing up, and you're like inside the tunnel of vomitus.
Okay. Or maybe they are just baby gooses all around, but they're so small in the eggs that you cannot.
Maybe it's the stomach, like the ulcers of the stomach inside the goose.
Inside the goose. Okay. So what did the goose eat?
Should we talk about foie gras? I don't think we should be talking about foie gras, but maybe we need to.
I don't know.
It's not good. Don't mistreat ducks.
Don't mistreat ducks. Never. Don't mistreat any animal.
You're gonna get some more color now.
Maybe more colorful foie gras.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't mistreat animals, anyways.
Please don't.
Okay, so 5 minutes left on the clock.
Yes.
Sure has run fast. 20 minutes just flew by when we were having fun.
Yes.
And Zorg actually live from Paris, still battling his squares and gradients. I'm really hoping that Zorg manages to take it to the next level. I think it's on to something, but not quite having... I think he has a plan, just hasn't been able to execute it fully yet. Let's see if he has time left in the next 5 minutes.
So he's spilling now his seeds
Yep. Spreading his seed with the power of time.
of global time. I'm sure that's probably, you know.
If you want to spill your seed, you might as well do it globally. Make sure it reaches everywhere, you know.
But
maximize
will
your...
not this be banned on Twitch?
We don't know. If it does, we don't care because we have backup streams this year.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, please don't write tutorials. I'm just saying, okay?
don't write tutorials. Okay.
No.
Don't.
Oh, wait, there's something different.
Nice.
Okay, yes,
It's different.
it's different. Meanwhile, Emma also changed slightly her black hole. Her black hole now is a supernova. And it's reacting very profusely to the music. Let's call it like that. Oh, I know what she's doing. She just put a white circle to hide something. She's hiding something there for sure.
Is it a goose?
Who knows? Do you know? I don't know. What is it? 3.5 minutes, guys. We're closing in. Don't forget to vote, please. Go to the Party Meister and vote for your favorites.
We do have some colors on ZORG side now. It's looking a lot better. I like where this is going now. More stylish.
And it's actually the colors from the French national flag, blue and red.
It's very light red, very light blue.
Well, it's very light French, so.
It seems more like the trans flags than the French flags, to tell you the truth.
French flag needs much more color than this.
No, that's LGBT. Trans is just cyan, pink, and white.
Oh, okay. I apologize to everyone. Every community. So, okay, we have 2.5 minutes and things are start to get a bit definitive now. So
Yeah, 2 minutes and a half.
It's
Not much room to
not much.
improve.
Now, did you like the Emma's effect better now or before?
I think I kind of liked it before, actually.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so
Because
too.
the middle part was more interesting than the just the white.
So
Let's
either she's really hiding something from us, or she's trying something that we cannot really get yet.
She might be working on something else.
There's an if loop there.
2 minutes left.
There's some vector.
Anything can happen with an if loop.
Yes, the
Cannot call
the
a
new
non-function.
features.
When you cannot call a non-function.
Why
what
cannot
can
you call?
do?
Listen,
I have an if loop. Why can't I not call?
I can do this.
I
I'm
have a
going
phone.
to call right now
You
a
have a
non-function.
phone.
I'm going to call a non-function right now.
If loop. What's an if loop? The fuck is an if loop?
I don't want an if loop. I want a normal if function. Why does it
exactly.
have to loop?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. Oh, the ZORG also has some errors now.
Yeah, but he has a lot of stuff going on right now. So it's some, it's the gradients, but they are not. Okay.
Oh, Emma's doing some switcheroo there.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. I wonder how that is with the music. And white still it comes on the stream.
the outside.
Yeah. Reminds me like a newspaper gradient sort of thing.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So it's all in the music stuff. Oh, very interesting. Because here at the Paris headquarters of the live stream and commentating, we see both the effect without the audio reactive thing and with the audio reactive thing. So without the audio reactive thing, Emma's effect actually looks very British, and it's the reaction to the music that makes it look this paranoidish.
20 seconds, guys.
Three-dimensional sort of thing. So hard call. I'm glad I'm not you voting, but you have to vote on the next 15 seconds. So please do open up Party Meister and
10
vote
seconds.
for which one you prefer.
In 5 seconds. 2, 1, and it's over.
And it's over. I hope you picked your favorite. Don't forget to vote on Party Meister. Big congrats to ZORG with his gradient
Encoder
purplish encoder killer. Beautiful effects, and also congrats to Goosington for her before black hole, now purple supernova with a matrix colored something on the background. And thank you to Hoffman again, and we'll be right back.
Yep. Back to the Fox and Dojo.
Man hört ein Handy brummeln, wenn es brummelt.
Ich brauche das für Internet, deswegen kann ich es nicht ganz abschalten.
Das ist nicht, du hast so einen Lautlosschieber an der Seite.
Ja, aber der brummt, der hört nicht auf zu brummen dann.
Oh.
Hey there, and we're back.
Oh.
So, that was an interesting round, the third round. I haven't
Yep.
seen much of it because I was trying to do stuff and like eat some food and have something to drink. Dojo, you watched it a bit. Have you some opinions?
I watched a bit. I saw some sparkly stuff on Goosington's site, and I saw some, I would call them Rasta bars.
Rasta bars,
on ZORG's
okay.
site.
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely interesting and different concepts.
Different. Okay. I'm
And,
really sad I missed it.
yeah,
But I'm gonna look it up. So I am
Interesting to see how the votes turn out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if there are changes when I reload. Yeah, I think we can close the votes now. If I again try to find the button, and we'll actually find it. Here is the button. And after all considerations and counting of all the votes and ballots,
You're just
and
making up numbers. I didn't see you
considering-
count anything.
dude, you're cramping my style.
It's my job, man.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So anyway, we can announce that the winner of the third round of the 2022 Revision Shader Showdown is the person with the favorite, my new favorite name, Goosington. Congrats for your win, probably your first win, at least at Revision.
It is here. Yeah.
And
Lovely.
I guess we see you tomorrow in the semifinals.
Semifinals,
That's
yeah.
how it's called in English. Okay, yeah, Zorg, valiant effort. And we hope to see you back next year, at least, or at
Absolutely,
another
yeah.
Shader Showdown throughout the year. And yeah, who is up next? I will have a look here. And I will hand, Dojo, I'm going to hand the laptop to you, and you're going to, like, covertly not look at the laptop, but you can read it. So we can have the impression that you know what you're talking about.
I never looked at your laptop directly.
Can you see it?
So anyway, last battle of tonight coming up. And we are going to view a battle for the ages between TOTETMATT and BLACKLE.
Oh, I
Two
remember
very well-known
BLACKLE
names.
from last year. Yeah.
Yeah, and TOTETMATT is also a name we've heard before.
Okay, yeah.
So
So that's
this is going to
very
be
interesting.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna make for a great last battle of today.
Which I'm going to watch.
Yes.
So that is, that's it from us for now. So let's head over back to Lisbon.
Or Paris or wherever.
World. Let's head back to world, to planet Earth.
Let's head back to not here.
Not here, yeah. Which
Hello,
is where I
not
like to
here.
be. Yeah, let's head over there and we stop bullshitting and let's watch the last quarterfinal. See ya.
We are on from not here.
Yes.
Hello,
Thank you.
We're not here right now.
Thank you, Stuttgart, or not there, or actually
Not Saarbrücken.
not Saarbrücken, not Stuttgart. Here we are from not Lisbon, and this next match is gonna be epic. I feel it. I feel it on my fingers.
So
Boner. Give me a boner.
try to stay professional here, please.
Professional, please.
Well,
So,
this is professional.
On one side, we have TOTETMATT, which is a relatively newcomer to the Shader Showdown stuff. Has been around for 2 years, more or less. I remember I actually first met him when he was checking some Flopines streams. And I was asking for people to join the Shader Royale.
The first, right?
And
Very
he was
first.
like, no, I'm too sad. I'm not good enough. I can do this, blah, blah, blah. Accent is mine, not TOTETMATT. I don't know his accent. I never talked with him in the first person, I think. But after about 6 months or something like that, he felt, I'm ready now. I'm ready to participate. It is Shader Royale. I'm going to be kicked out on the first round, but it is fine. Like, okay, cool, TOTETMATT, glad to have you. And he made this awesome shader, some Japanese kanji stuff with the colors all over the place. And he's been participating regularly ever since. He's been helping with livecode.demozoo.org.
He's been writing some sheets for Bonzo as well.
He's been doing some sheets, so I would not be surprised if this was all completely pre-scripted and everyone bans TOTETMATT. That's fine, that's absolutely okay. And if you think that we might be killing a bit time, it's because we are, because Difty needs to check some stuff with Bonzomatic, that it was audio reacting too much to the stuff. So that's why we're talking about the people now instead of after.
In fact, it's I think it's good on my side.
It's good?
It's good.
Okay, well,
Perfect.
okay, then
Nice.
let's do the countdown and we can talk about BLACKLE during the actual coding.
Yes.
Go for it, Difty.
Yep. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Go, 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 go. And on the decks, we have Hoffman.
But no, it's not. It's not.
It's not Hoffman.
I forgot to switch.
Ah, Difty, -1 point.
It's Alchema, actually.
If we
no?
were
Alchema
in
again.
Eurovision, not here, would have lost 10 points.
Yes. It's not playing. but I
Welcome
don't
back,
know whether-
Alchema.
Oh, there he is.
Now we have sound.
Great.
so
Alchema playing some futuristic sounds from the future.
whoa, live from the internet, and the internet is the future, so we know it's really futuristic.
Exactly.
So,
What to say about Blackle, the winner
Blackle.
of Revision last year, man?
BLACKLE is from Canada.
Yes.
She attended a revision before the pandemic, obviously. So she attended a physical revision and didn't participate in anything. And she liked it so much that she started becoming a regular doing stuff, executable graphics and shader coding, obviously.
Yes.
And she's crazy. She's a maniac. She's absolutely bonkers. She writes code that is completely insane and fast like hell.
Yes. Yes.
She's off her feet and she completely took revision by storm last year and before that as well. She won the EVVVVIL on the final last year. She did like every single sequence part that she did last year was a different effect, completely improvised. She didn't practice anything. She just did completely different things. And it's completely insane. I totally love BLACKLE. I expect nothing but the best from her. Total world domination. TOTETMATT, you have no chance whatsoever. I don't know why you're even typing. Just surrender your world. No, I'm joking. And I think TOTETMATT actually went up against BLACKLE last year, if I'm not mistaken. Let me
You can
double
check on this very handy website.
Yes. What was the name of that website? I keep forgetting.
I think it's called something like livecode.demozoo.org.
Oh, great. It's good because I almost forgot the address. So it's good that you remind me that it's livecode.demozoo.org. Otherwise, I would have forgotten.
And TOTETMATT is actually one of the most active maintainers. I was the person who created the website originally, and then Rashi helped with some design, Yogi helped with some design, and TOTETMATT has been the one maintaining it very actively. So thank you very much, TOTETMATT, for all your love for last year and a half.
Wrote the comment, thanks for the support.
Thank you for support. And if you're writing a shader coder or a ByteJam entry, don't forget to save your code so you can submit to the thing.
Exactly.
I wanted to see if BLACKLE went up against TOTETMATT.
I have a message from Truck that says BLACKLE won the 4K executable graphics. So that you know.
And Truck is a big fan of BLACKLE as well because she represents the Pan-American demo scene,
Oh, the Pan American.
which we don't have any demo parties in Canada. I mean, we do have the Synchrony demo party, which starts in New York and ends in Montreal, I believe. So it kind of counts in Canada. It starts in the United States and ends in Canada. But it's not like the old days of Nate, where they had like 600 people in Canada doing specifically demo scene stuff.
Like if we can say anything about big demo scene, talking from Lisbon, right?
Yeah.
Paris, I mean, yes, Paris.
The active Canadian scene is lower than the active Portuguese demo scene, so suck it.
All right, TOTETMATT has some crazy lines going. It's a grid, but it has some bumps, and it goes. Look at it go.
Oh, he also wrote another comment certifying it's not a bot. But he could have made the bot right then.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. How do we know
you're
for
not
sure?
fooling us,
TOTETMATT?
TOTETMATT. You might think that you're fooling us, but you're not.
You have to write fromage so that we know that you're not faking it.
And you have
Everybody
to
should
misspell
write.
fromage because you could have thought that we would ask you at 5 minutes in to type that. You need to type fromage in Chinese to prove that you're really TOTETMATT.
Oh, he wrote fromage,
Fromage.
but without a spelling mistake.
TOTETMATT.
Fromage with the
What
forest.
are you doing listening to the stream? You should be focusing on the code. What's wrong with you?
Meanwhile,
Chinese. Okay, we'll accept it. We'll accept it. I'm checking who TOTETMATT went against on revision, on last revision. Wasn't it revision? I don't see him.
That's no.
It's not TOTETMATT. I don't think TOTETMATT participated on last revision. At all.
at all.
At all.
Maybe participate in a jam.
TOTETMATT, feature request. Since you're listening to the stream instead of coding, can you please make something on live code where you can type the name of the person instead of having to search by party? This is really annoying. Stop coding live stream when you have 19 minutes left and go update live code. Demozu.org, if you please.
And TOTETMATT has a ball.
Oh, that's
And BLACKLE, she had just a colorful sphere, but now it changed into two pairs of what? Skis? Are those skis?
Oh,
It's a doodad. It's there. It's a doodad.
Oh, it's a doodad.
With some wires in it, maybe?
And some. Oh, but the color changes. It's cycling the color.
It's the normal colors from before.
Oh yeah, it's
We
true.
talked about it.
Yes.
I have some usability concerns with livecode.demozu.org that I would like to address at some point in
Isn't
time.
it open source? Can you contribute to it?
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I haven't recently, but yes, you can. I really want to click on the person or click on the match and see the whole information instead of just the person, not just the party. Some small usability stuff that really annoys me, but I haven't gone around to actually contribute. Anyways, 18 minutes left on the show. Sweet music by Alchema. Thank you so much for representing TOTETMATT with the ball and some grid lines, and BLACKLE with a black screen and something twirling. Skis.
We said it.
Okay.
Like skis.
Ah.
Stick with that.
Okay. Are you sure they're not like glow sticks?
Well, they're like kind of joined now, so I don't know. They're not skis
Ah.
anymore.
Maybe they're co-joined glow sticks.
They could be those sticks that you get from an ice cream. You know, you get this, this kind of shaped sticks that you.
After you ate the whole.
Yeah, like
ice
2
cream?
minutes ago. 2 minutes ago. Now they're joined. So what are they now?
A lot of them glued
ice
together.
Two ice creams together in the factory. They put them all together. There was a lot of ice creams that we had to lick to get that.
Yeah, well, licking is not a problem for me. Ice cream, I mean.
Respect.
How do you make him change color though?
Magic.
Magic. See, that's
power
what shader
of magic.
coding is. That's what shader coding is.
Shader coding is magic. That's true. You
Oh.
heard it here
Now
first.
there's some different shapes at the end of the sticks.
I wonder if they're gonna like
It has a larger part at
have
the end
like a
of the stick.
mechanical thing.
Could be,
Maybe a Lego?
or like a mechano.
Yeah, mechano.
yes.
Ah, that would be
Remember
interesting.
those?
I'm just waiting for the thing to unfold, you know, animated. Like, exactly.
A whole tree shows up out of nowhere.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. It's BLACKLE. So.
Yeah.
BLACKLE made an animated arm, right? The
Yeah,
robotic arm.
robotic arm.
Oh.
See, you get it.
Yeah.
TOTETMATT has balls, meta balls that are
Metaballs.
that are touching.
Metaballs for TOTETMATT.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty. But they're still in 2 dimensions. I wonder if it's going to. Oh, they're interacting with the grids. They're interacting with the grids. That's amazing.
That's really nice.
Oh, that's a cool effect.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's gonna be a very interesting round.
Yes.
Still 16 minutes left, and both of these already have some interesting stuff on screen.
I'm curious what BLACKLE has in stock for us. Because right now, I mean, it looks promising.
How
But
far
it
will the
doesn't
mechano
look-
unfold?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look that amazing. Okay, it's some sticks going around, changing color, but there must be something to it. She has a plan, and she's going to fulfill that plan.
Just wait for it. Poop. See, she's gonna have a poop. You not
Yeah,
see?
put more poop on the screen.
Are you live coding from the toilets?
Doodah and poop. So you heard it here first, people. If you want to be good at programming live shader codings, start using proper function names like doodah and poop. This is what makes the difference.
You know, she's trying to mislead us is all. You know, it's like we're thinking about this thing and then she goes like animation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
That makes sense.
yeah. Well,
Oh, TOTETMATT has gone clear. That's overwhelming. That's a little bit something. Let's see what he wants to do. Oh, he has Hypnoglow.
Hypnoglow on the metaballs.
That's amazing.
That's very early 2000s.
It is.
sounds like a book on Shader, man.
There you go. There you go.
Ah, here we go. Mechano stuff. Nice.
Oh, it could be. Oh.
Yeah. Keeps unfolding. So that's where all the ice cream sticks went.
Yes. Oh, even more. It's could it be a mechano flower?
Could it be a logo?
Oh.
I'm a bit scared of the animation that's gonna come out of this.
If it has time to be an animation at all.
It's like 30 minutes, man. This is like
Well, still have to add colors, and yeah, but maybe, you know, the robotic arm also started moving near the end, the other time, so
It
wait
wouldn't
and see.
surprise me.
Well, they have 13 and a half minutes, so might be a lot of time, but
Go
it's
BLACKLE, go.
also half, so almost half. Half. Sorry,
Half.
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 Hey.
Hey.
Oh, it's moving.
Oh, it's moving.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh my-
oh my God, it's a dog.
Are you kidding me?
That's amazing.
Boston Dynamics
What are you
sort of
doing?
thing.
This is amazing.
Wow.
How
I don't even.
how this like
Let me just put this on.
Okay, Alien, you're fucked because you're the technical person
I have no
here.
idea.
Describe accurately how this is possible on the real
Well,
world.
you see, there's a lot of poop and some doodads, and then it moves.
And they interconnect?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I see. And they make a dog walk. Obviously. That
Absolutely.
makes sense.
I mean,
Nice
what else
road
do you do
solo.
with ice cream sticks, huh?
Yeah.
You make it walk the dog.
Wow, BLACKLE, amazing.
nice.
12 minutes left as well, so still time to polish. And she even added a special rendering to it. So of course she did.
You know, at this point, when there's like 12 minutes left, I'm always thinking about I call it the Shader Showdown always be like the Bob Ross effect, right? I call it the Bob Ross effect, you know? It's like this amazing painting, and then they go like, put a fucking tree in the left side, right? So like mess up the whole painting. And this is kind of what's happening with shaders sometimes. They're amazing at 12 minutes left, and then
What do I do now?
what do you do now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like there's pressure to make it better, and you make it worse, but you don't notice.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like experimenting. What can I do now? See what, but it always somehow fails. Like, oh, it's different colors. Oh, they look worse. Because the original ones was the good idea.
And somewhere in the middle, you're like, this is so good. Just you know,
Ship it.
ship it.
But some people make it work. Like Super Rogue, he only does I think 80 stuff, not shader coding, but the approach is somehow similar because they also have the time constraint. And he has like a very specific idea, he implements it immediately in 5 minutes, and then he keeps iterating different versions of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times he completely reverted it and went back to the first one.
But that's kind of like the thing, you know, you kind of have to have the eye for like how good something was at some point, right? And then go like, now I'm gonna go back, you know, accept that you made it worse, you know, like stepping back, and that's kind of hard, I guess.
And it's
right?
also the question, are you voting for the journey of the whole thing, or are you voting for the final result?
Yeah, but I wonder what most people vote for, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. People in the chat, let us know, what do you vote for? Do you care about the journey? Do you care about the final thing? Because it's all up to you, you're the one who votes.
Exactly.
I guess it's also up to Avox since he's the referee master, but I think it's supposed to be about, it's what you want. It's not predefined if it should be one way or the other. What do you usually vote for, Genio? The journey or the final result?
I always
Name vote.
I always,
I always vote for Floppine. She deserves it.
I always vote for the things that I like the most, like hearts and rabbits and
Ice cream sticks.
ice cream sticks.
Well,
No.
or not ice cream sticks.
No,
I cannot be biased here.
if somebody makes an awesome effort and the trip is amazing, but then the end result somehow it fucks it up,
Yeah.
I tend to give extra points to that because I've seen that during the whole process.
Yeah.
I've seen things that really impressed me.
Yeah.
And this has to be valid. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
But this is like when you make music and you kind of make a really great tune in the middle and then you mess it up. How do you know what I mean? It's tricky. Like everybody's kind of different, right?
Yeah, but in music,
You delete it out of frustration and that's it.
You undo. You undo.
Control
undo.
Z until they're happy again.
Is there Control Z in you know, Bonzomatic?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is.
It
See,
works.
that's an option. I'm just saying. Shader coders, there is Control Z. Just saying.
did you say El Bonzomatic?
Elbows.
El Bozo.
Elbows.
Oh, okay.
This looks really good.
Yes.
This looks really, really good. I think BLACKLE prepared. I have this feeling that she prepared.
Yeah.
Alien, you didn't give us your insight. Do you vote for the process or the final?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I usually go vote for the final product. The what's not exactly what's at the end, but usually might be right. I don't know. I usually vote for the
little bit
final
of both.
product. For the final product, yes.
Okay.
But it's never quite static, right? So
Yes.
it's always like, I know, sometimes...
You always
like Genius said-
subjectively influence it.
Yeah, like Junior said, like sometimes if you mess up the ending, you know, you vote for the journey or you just don't like it anymore, right? So it's kind of always... I mean, that's the point, isn't it? It's subjective.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe you vote for the last good thing that you saw, maybe before someone changed it and you don't like it anymore.
Right.
I must say, if there would be points for being consistent with the soundtrack, I would have to give this vote to TOTETMATT because it's spot on. It's spot on. This kind of lava lamp with these purplish colors going up.
Yeah, it fits the mood.
Yes.
How about French, you know, they have the French connection.
Yeah, the French
going
connection.
on.
Ouais, mais I mean,
Because,
BLACKLE is a
what
fact.
you are doing to BLACKLE? Oh, I give you this nice French house, and we put a
Ouais.
little smooth lava lamp thing going. Oh,
Yeah, let's make a deal.
and it comes from the plane as well, so it's like
So nice.
extra coating right there.
I mean,
Both of these are really good. I think this is one of my
amazing
favorite
rounds.
quarterfinals, I think.
It's amazing round.
Agree.
The music is great, the rounds is great, the beer is great, everything is great.
Oh, come on.
I mean, this is going so perfect that I'm really worried that the police will show up at some point because of the noise.
Absolutely.
Really.
This reminds me of that party we went in Spain.
Oh yes.
If party, was it?
Big party, 2006. Yes.
Gino was finishing a concert and the security guy comes in. And the security guy just wanted to know who is in charge. But everybody was so spooked from watching the security guy that everyone just went silent and the concert stopped and everyone was just looking what the hell is happening. And the security was like, I just want to know who is in charge of that.
Oh, the grid changed now.
Yeah. Extra gridness.
Yes.
Oh.
Man, again, these are two totally different concepts. It is even unfair to judge them like this.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it, though. Right?
Yeah.
This is a really hard thing to judge.
Yeah.
I mean, this is amazing.
Just put them both into the
This is also
semifinals.
amazing. Yes. Can we have like a double
Yeah.
semifinal?
A wild card.
Oh my.
The wild card.
Come on, look at this, though.
Yeah.
I mean, what an achievement.
I still don't know how that, because I know how to make pieces move, but how do you have so many of them and interconnect without screwing up with the stuff? So she must have had, I wasn't paying attention to the code, I confess. She must have had some sort of array that goes into the buffer that has like the connection, and she's actually doing physics, I think.
It was just a lot of poop.
A lot of poop and doodah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it can't all just be sinus and cosinus. It doesn't, I don't think that computes.
Can we just, while we're at mechanics, can we just appreciate the beauty of mechanics, Like this microphone stand. Like
Yeah.
how advanced this is.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. So
And
this
to,
is like really,
and to
really
code
advanced.
this in real time, that was really an achievement.
Yeah, I mean, but you still have to manually operate it, right? So it's like not the same.
But we have 4 minutes left to fix that. We can do a nap that you can control from your mobile phone.
Let's hope it's not going to be a Bob Ross effect coming up.
I like the details on this. Like BLACKLE went to the effort to make a grid on the background that looks not perfect.
It's like a handmade.
I like kind of handmade, like a sketch.
Absolutely.
And the whole texture, this looks like a sketch for robotics something. And this is like, in terms of aesthetics, very consistent. It's really like done with care and love. I think it's love. What? Come again?
The revision texture is about to appear.
Maybe.
Yes,
3 minutes?
we didn't have it yet.
That would be a world's first.
Oh, come on. You're playing the tunes.
3 minutes and a half.
Oh, come on,
left.
we love you. Can you hear us? We love you.
Alkamav.
There we go, revision texture. Yeah, because it's the blueprint thing.
blueprint.
Ah,
Okay,
That's
I don't know if,
great.
yeah. Yes.
very
okay.
nice.
Nice.
Wow.
BLACKLE.
Can we have like 10 minutes extended? Because I just want to appreciate both of these effects, and the DJ set. This is so good. If the final is like half of this, I'm happy.
Yes. Yes.
Because this is really good. Quarterfinal.
This is a very, very, very. This is like a semi-final, at least, at the very least, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's really high quality.
This is like Portugal playing against France in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. And without none of the Portuguese people getting thrown out for headbutting a referee or
Also
something.
being too loud this time, right?
2 minutes and a half. I'm wordless. This is great.
Yeah. Great efforts, TOTETMATT and BLACKLE.
Let us know
guys.
on the chat what you guys think. This is amazing.
Yes, and vote,
Oh, man,
please.
look at this. I think this is the first quarterfinal that I don't see. Sorry, I have to say that again. The Bob Ross effect happening because they're just getting better and better, both of them. Oh my God! Look at
And the logo is rotating.
Yes.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
come on.
Come on, BLACKLE.
Come on.
Fuck off. Does it even have like a what's it called? Not a moire, but like a gradient on the black
Vignette.
corner?
Looks like
A
it.
vignette?
Vignette, yeah.
It has
That's really easy to code on Shader, but it's a very nice touch.
It has a freaking vignette, you're right.
1.5 minutes to go. Please help us and vote it because we don't have any idea how to vote this. Oh look, TOTETMATT has a texture on the level lamp balls going there.
This is very
amazing.
Easter eggish. It's like eggs floating
Oh, that's right.
from the planes and they're pink.
They're very
white.
soft. They're soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the chocolatey inside, I can tell it.
Yeah, they're running.
You want to bite into them.
They're running eggs. 1 minute to go.
But at the same time, they're high tech, you know? The high tech
It's
Easter eggs.
amazing, right? They're like Easter eggs floating up in an anti-gravitation machine on a spaceship, and you want to bite into them.
Zero G Easter eggs.
Okay, 0G Easter eggs.
That
What
makes sense.
an amazing round.
TOTETMATT, are you okay with that name? 0G Easter eggs, because that's just what it is.
What an amazing effort by these two guys. This is something beyond words. We don't even know how to react to this anymore. This is 30 seconds.
Sur un fait. Bah ouais.
Oh my god, it's warping!
Oh. The last effort from TOTETMATT trying to steal this away from BLACKLE. I don't envy the voting people. This is really hard to vote on. I'm slightly leaning towards BLACKLE, but this is really hard to vote.
And we
Both
have
of these are
5,
really good.
4, 3, 2, 1, and it's done! It's
Oh,
over!
Wow, thank you all, including Alcama. This was amazing. Really, this is just a feast for the eyes and the ears. Really.
And I think Nifty forgot to unmute himself.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. No, I just forgot the time.
Oh, I mean, we were all also flabbergasted by this, so I
Yep.
guess you must be as well.
Yeah, you know, in
Amazing.
France, we always take our time, and yeah.
Naturellement, monsieur.
Anyways, great series, great. I for me, personally, the best quarterfinals that we had at Revision 2022.
100%. 100%.
Very, very hard to vote on this one, but do go vote at Partymeister and
Quick, go vote.
Yes, go vote
If you
now.
haven't, vote now.
And for Lisbon, it's everything, right?
Yeah, that's it for tonight. So hope you
thank
enjoyed.
you.
Send
Yes.
the transmission back to DFox and
Yes.
Mothership,
Yes.
as they call it.
And enjoy the rest of the party, and we see each other tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Enjoy. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't think-
Back, everybody.
Thank you very, very much to the Lisbon studio for your awesome commentary. We can tell you had a shitload of fun over there.
Yeah.
And we kind of envy you that we can't be there with you because, oh my goodness.
We can only see
That seems
stuff like
really,
with
really
a tiny headphones in our ears. We are glued to the seat. Actually, I'm one with this stool. It's the wrong word.
We have that mistake before.
So yeah, that was really great, and this was a battle that is that's something to remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two really, really impressive shaders.
And what was your favorite? Let's play favorites. Come on, it's
Let's play
Friday night.
favorites.
We are
BLACKLE.
not drunk yet. BLACKLE.
Totally,
Okay.
totally BLACKLE. I love geometric stuff. I love inverse kinematics.
It
It's
looks
just
like,
so.
like a blueprint style. Yeah.
Yes, I love
was
the
really pretty
shading
cool.
style. Reminded me a lot
Yeah.
of Return of the Obra Dinn.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Write it down. Return of the Obra Dinn.
Play it. It's
Play
a
it.
great
It's
game.
great.
So enough plug from our sponsor, but also TOTETMATT shader was very pretty. I love this. It was so colorful. It was what one color type, but it was very well done.
So that would be your pick now?
I can't say. Yeah, I think in the overall aesthetics, BLACKLE was pretty awesome, but it was something missing. Maybe some text. I don't know. So it looked like an actual blueprint, but it's still. I mean, it's obviously awesome content. So let's see. Let's close the voting. and then gonna reload. Hopefully we have internet because we have slight issues here. Yeah, we have internet. And by far the most votes for this battle, and I can see why. So Dojo, you want to do the honors? Wait, let me do it like this. Will you do the honors and read our winner?
The Honorable Dojo.
The Honorable Dojo, yeah.
There's clearly someone coming out on top, and that person is BLACKLE. Congratulations,
Congrats,
BLACKLE.
Blackle.
That is a well-deserved win against a very worthy opponent.
Yes.
Really good.
Yeah, there's no losers here.
No, absolutely
again,
not.
that means we know the brackets for tomorrow,
Exactly.
which is winner A and winner